so he jumps off and commits suicide.
Okay.
Craziest thing. And then we brought me back here for this one episode as a flashback in with Stefan. Pretty wild. I know, spoilers. You know, that scene, for me, for any of us actually, when we looked at what Mystic Falls ultimately became, and sort of how dilapidated it was, and the state of ruin that it had sort of sunken into, I thought immediately that's where we were opening the show. And so what ended up happening is that it seemed like it was this super dark, bleak, sort of Mad Max version of the Vampire Diaries. But it gets bright again. And that scene, though, however, was very symbolic of where parts of Mystic Falls end up and where sort of Damon Salvatore ends up, with the loss of this sort of epic love of his life, put in a sort of stationary hold. But I'll tell you, you know, that scene actually meant a lot to me because it symbolized sort of times to come. But then we open up on a bright sunny day in Amsterdam, and Damon is taking care of Alaric, because Alaric also too, you know, he lost the love of his life in an extraordinarily tragic way. I mean, even just reliving that scene is not a very good thing. And the first time you see Damon and Alaric, you know, they're pounding these beers in this beautiful sunny street in Amsterdam, and Alaric's going down this super dark place, and sort of rather than Damon not helping his friend, he actually ends up helping him, and they go on this pretty sick, very dark journey together. But we don't, so ultimately, to answer your question, we don't stay in that state of what you see. We come back out of it. But, yeah. This season really starts, we start off with a new dynamic, which is this sort of flash forward into the future, 3 years. So what's interesting about that is that it's really going to add a new dynamic to the format and sort of shake it up a little bit. And so you get to see these characters in the same episode, but in two completely different timelines, which is interesting and it's cool.